Alright, hi everyone. I hope we are all ready to continue working with dividing fractions. Today we're going to look at what it means to write a number and its reciprocal. And we're going to find out tomorrow that writing a number and its reciprocal is going to help us be able to divide fractions. So today's a small piece of the bigger piece of the puzzle for tomorrow. So we need to be sure that we can understand this. So first of all, what is a reciprocal? A reciprocal means basically if I have a number such as 3/8, I'm going to flip it upside down. Mr. Skura likes to say that you're going to do a handstand. So think about a handstand means that my hands that are normally on top are going to be on the bottom. So our numerator and denominator are going to flip upside down. Okay? And when I have a reciprocal, the product, remember a product means that I'm multiplying. So the product of a number and its reciprocal is 1. So that means when you have the number 3/8 and I want to write its reciprocal, if I'm going to flip it upside down, that means my numerator is now going to be 8 and my denominator is going to be 3. So again, vocabulary, the product of a number and its reciprocal is 1. So let's look at that. If I multiply 3 times 8, I get 24. 8 times 3, I get 24. 24 over 24 equals 1. We can also use Mr. Skura's handy-dandy little shortcut of looking at my numbers across. So my 3's are equal here, and my 8's are equal when I'm looking across. So that can also work, okay? Or I can just look at 3 times 8 is 24. 24 over 24 is 1. Alright, so that's just a fraction example. Now let's take a look down here at the number 2. So I have a whole number right now. How do I write a whole number as a fraction? How do I make the whole number 2 a fraction? All I have to do is put it over 1. So this is my original fraction. I want to know what is the reciprocal of 2 over 1. Well, if I flip it upside down, 1 is going to be my numerator and 2 is my denominator. So the reciprocal of 2, or 2 over 1, is 1/2. How do I know that that's right? Well, 2 times I multiply across. So 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 over 2 equals 1. My definition says the product of a number and its reciprocal is 1. So that works. And again, I can also look across. 2 and 2 are the same. 1 and 1 are the same going diagonally. So that can work as well. Alright. Well, in my third example is with a mixed number. So, luckily, we've worked with mixed numbers and we know how to change a mixed number into a fraction. So, that's my first step. To write the reciprocal of a mixed number, I first have to make it an improper fraction. So, this is a nice review for us. How do I make a mixed number into an improper fraction? I'm going to give you 2 seconds to think about that. And hopefully, you came up with the same thing I did. I'm going to take 4 times 2 and add in my numerator. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. So my mixed number changed into an improper fraction. So I'm going to put IF for improper fraction is 11/4. So my reciprocal, I'm going to say with an R, my reciprocal of 11/4, I'm going to flip 11/4 upside down and I'm going to get 4/11. How can I check that? Multiply my numerators. I get 44 over 44 is equal to 1. I'm going to check that off my list. So here's my how-to guide. Basically, I have a fraction, flip it upside down. My flipped upside down fraction is my reciprocal. This is going to be beneficial to me when we are dividing fractions. Alright, here's some more example problems. The reciprocal of 1/8 is going to be 8 over 1. Again, all I'm doing is flipping it upside down. Let me add our cheat sheet over here so that we can remember what we're doing. So I have my fraction, I flip it upside down, and I get my reciprocal. Again, 9. I need to make it into a fraction first. So 9 over 1 is my original fraction. So my reciprocal, if I flip that bad boy upside down, it's going to be 1/9. 9 times 1 is 9. 1 times 9 is 9. That checks out to be 1. Alright, you're going to try these two problems by yourself, and then I will come back and tell you the answer. So we'll see you in just a minute. Alright gang, here's our answers to the you-try problems. The reciprocal of 5/7 is 7/5. Flipped it upside down. 4 5/8. First I had to change it into my fraction. So as an improper fraction, 4 5/8 is 37/8. And then to make it into the reciprocal, I flip it upside down. So 8's now my numerator, 37's my denominator. I have 8 37ths. I think we've got 4 more problems to try out together. So I need to know the reciprocal of 1/2, which we've actually already done because we did the reciprocal of 2. So the reciprocal of 1/2, I flip that upside down. I'm going to end up with 2 over 1. Again, I have a whole number. So to make a whole number into a fraction, I can always just put it over 1. And then my reciprocal of 5 is going to be, flipping that upside down, 1/5. So we've got 2 more problems for you to try over here. One that's 5/6 and 3 2/3. So go ahead and do those, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, here's our last couple answers. The reciprocal of 5/6 is 6/5. And got a mixed number, so the first thing I have to do is change it into an improper fraction. So an improper fraction is going to be 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 2, so I get 11/3. And then to make it a reciprocal, I flip that upside down. So 3 is now my numerator, and 11 is my denominator for 3/11. Okay, and that's it for today. We will see you tomorrow for 9.2 bell work. And then we will get into using a reciprocal to help me to divide fractions. So we will see you tomorrow.